So I don't need to go over the benefits of the Nintendo Switch and all of its flexibility because I've already done so ad nauseum. It's an incredibly flexible system, and honestly that's the reason it's my favorite system of this generation. But let's go ahead and talk about docked play for a second. So the thing about the Nintendo Switch is its ability to slide down onto a dock and play on a TV is absolutely awesome, and in fact it comes with a dock in the box. However, if you want to get an extra dock for, say, travel, or just so you can conveniently drop it into another dock at a different TV someplace in your home, it can be kind of a pricey endeavor because the suggested retail price for the official Nintendo dock for the Switch is $89.99. So a few months ago I actually found a third-party dock from Insignia, which is actually the in-house Best Buy brand. And the thing that kind of drew me to purchase it was the fact that it was $39.99, or if you're doing the math here, less than half the price of the official Nintendo dock. So I decided to go ahead and roll the dice and pick up a third-party dock to see how well it would perform, reasoning that I could always return it if anything went wrong or if it didn't really perform up to my expectations. But should you get the Insignia dock yourself? Well, let's talk about that. At a glance, it's clear the Insignia Switch dock isn't nearly as busy as the official one. Rather than a full faceplate that covers the entire screen, it provides the bare minimum for dock stability. It functions as intended, passing your Switch's signal strength to whatever TV you're looking to play on. This is generally fine as dock mode implies your Switch will remain stationary, however I did find one weirdly specific scenario that could cause issues. Because I played at my desk, occasionally I'll plug headphones directly into the Switch while docked, and playing this way I found that even lightly jostling the unit will cause it to temporarily lose a connection. I found this totally by accident when something grabbed my attention and I overestimated my headphone slack. Sitting still it's completely fine, but if you're playing in an environment with a lot of pets or kids or someplace where you might actually bump into it fairly easily, this might not be the best dock for you. Port-wise, the Insignia Switch dock isn't as robust as the official offering. It sports only a single USB port, HDMI out, and a USB-C power input. So if you're looking to charge or use multiple wired controllers or use a USB Ethernet adapter, you'll have a little bit less flexibility. It also doesn't provide any cable management in the back either like the official one does, but honestly, aside from some light strain relief, I'm pretty sure this was more of an aesthetic choice by Nintendo, so it's not really a deal breaker or anything. Now, something else to consider, and I know a lot of people are a little bit terrified of third-party docks, is will this brick your system? And I can tell you only that in my experience, the answer is no, it will not brick your system. Back in March, there was a scare regarding Nyko's docks bricking some Nintendo Switch systems. Naturally, this made a lot of people hesitant to use anything but the official dock. Nintendo and Nyko both made statements regarding the situation, with Nintendo encouraging people to stick with first-party offerings as they're, well, official, and guaranteed to function correctly. Beyond my own experiences, I did some research and haven't been able to find any confirmed bricking/unexpected behavior when using this dock. There's a whole Reddit thread you can check out here, and looking through the reviews, questions on Best Buy's product listing, I couldn't find one solid instance where someone said their system was bricked using this dock. But if you want to be as absolutely certain as possible that you're not going to cause any damage to your system, you may actually want to just go ahead and stick with the first-party Nintendo offering. But ultimately, the Insignia dock does exactly what it advertises. It's fairly stable as long as you're not bumping into it or anything like that, and it passes the signal through to a TV without any issue that I've seen so far. So if you're looking for a cheap alternative to the official Nintendo dock, the Insignia one might be worth a look, although as always with using third-party stuff, make sure you do your research because there's no telling if subsequent firmware updates for the Switch might cause issues with it, but as far as I can tell, it's worked just solid, and I think it's absolutely worth a look if you're in the market for a budget dock option. Alright, so that's it. The Insignia dock has worked out really well for me so far, and at a bargain price compared to the official offering. So what do you guys think? Is this something you would actually purchase yourselves, or do you have any experience with third-party docks? If so, I would love to hear about it in the comments below. Thank you again so much for watching. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing to see new content like this every Friday, which is typically geared towards production tips or gear for gaming channels just like this one, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye. For more great gaming content, click or tap the video at the top, or if you're a YouTuber who's looking for more tips and tricks or production type stuff, make sure you click or tap the video on the bottom. As always, thanks to all my supporters over here on the right. If you'd like to become a patron yourself, make sure you go ahead and click the link on the left to go check out my Patreon page. Thanks again for watching and have an awesome day. I will see you on the next one.